this and this. Like, bro, when is the offensive lineman going to tell you what they're going to do? Like, I get it. It's good for hand speed, but, like, you want to be able to react when you're hand fighting.
If you're playing against the Arizona
like,
Cardinals,
when you're hand fighting, you want to be, like, random and sporadic.
But if you're playing against the Arizona Cardinals and their line is trash, you already kind of know what they're going to do. Like, certain guys, like, you game plan on players. Like, we all played high school football. There's certain teams you know, like, all right, this guy's going to do this guy's going to do that. You already know scheme-wise what they're going to do, so you already have an idea what you're going to do with your hands. And that dude's already, like, just a control freak when it comes to his technique. So it works for him. And then you have Ndamukong Suh on the other side. So it's like somebody else is going to be eating all day. You might as well. They're going to come up with, unique blocking schemes just to block him.
All right, man. So time to close up the show. You know how we end it with our unnecessary tough rants. So JD, basically what we do is we give about a 1 to 2 minute spiel, basically about whatever you want to talk about. You can say something inspirational. You can say something petty. You can shout out. It's basically your 1 to 2 minutes where everyone else's mics are muted and you just have the floor.
It's your acceptance speech.
So, KB, do you want to show him how it's done or you want me to go first?
You go first this week.
All right. So, I'm meeting you guys.
Dope.
All right, man. So, this is all I want to say. I'll keep it short. You know, last episode, it was kind of a sub thing. And the only thing that I really want to say is you can go back and listen to that and kind of figure it out. But the biggest thing, man, is in life, you make decisions. You make right decisions. You make wrong decisions. But you can choose to live by them. That's great. But at the same time, you also have to be willing to admit when you have made a mistake and to either change that or just live with the mistake. And that in itself is a decision. And that's something that you have to do, whether it's as an individual, whether it is as a creative, whatever the case, you just have to live in the present, accept your decisions, and do the best that you can. That's it, man. Go ahead, JD. You're up next.
Hey, don't you want to have him go last and close out the show?
Nah, man. You're going to close out the show.
All right, for sure. I'm ready.
Go ahead.
Okay, cool. So for my rant, I just want to appreciate y'all. Shout out a few people. So definitely our social media person, Geneva, everybody that came through last night for the Canvas Connections event. Happy birthday to Jesse and Kalia, who was last night. Our next show coming up is April 12th, the Ladies' Night over at 77. It's basically a comedy and music show. I'm going to plug all the different shows, but I'm not going to do it right now. If you want to talk to us, just holler at Open Kanvas, which is OpenKanvas. And then just in conclusion on a little rant, it's just it's with everything that you're doing, if you're listening right now, you got to build a team. And the hardest thing is trust, you know what I mean? So I've been experimenting with these different events, and it's dope when you trust people after not trusting people for a while and they come through. But on the other side, it's another reminder of you can't trust anybody. So it's just just know. My rant. Basically though, shout out to everybody that's supporting the movement and everything. I appreciate all of you guys. Definitely hit me up. My name is JD with Open Kanvas. We have the Paint Your Future tour. We got another event. I'm gonna keep on plugging everybody. They're gonna kick me out. No, I'm just kidding. All right, love you. I appreciate it.
Dog, it's 9:40. We good. You should let him go for another 5 minutes. That'd have been hilarious. Bro, just gonna let you close out the show. Typical. That was some promoter swag right there. Wow. Yeah, to kind of piggyback off everything that's been said. Kind of get my own.
Don't trust anyone, but trust something.
Trust no.
Don't trust anyone.
Don't trust your mama. Nobody. Don't even trust that you don't trust her. You can't even trust yourself. You can't even trust your lack of trust in no one.
That's what he was.
You just inception. You just inceptioned everything. Are we even real right now? Is this room real? But all right. Oh shit. It's funny. Like recently, like I'm a huge news junkie, so I kind of just gather articles and stuff like all the time. But it gets to a point, or even I'm like, I can't watch this shit anymore. Like I don't even like. It's funny. Like I used to laugh at people who were just getting the long, drawn out Facebook conversations. I still do. Don't get me wrong. That shit's still hilarious. I throw in some jabs and some gifts just to be petty, keep the juice flowing. But it comes to a point where it's like, man, the whole being woke thing, just it's like, okay, it's good to be aware of all the world's ills and social problems and all that. But like, you really gotta just step back and be like, man, fuck this shit. I'm gonna go lay down. I'm gonna go like smoke a blunt and just look at the ocean. I'm gonna just go disappear and unplug from everything. Like, it's just not healthy. It really isn't healthy to be in our phones as much as we are, to be so locked in everything. Like every couple of seconds, there's something that's gonna distract you, and you live your whole life like, oh man, I gotta live up to these expectations, all these societal problems. You know, I mean, some things you should always carry with you. Like, I'm incredibly sensitive, aware of racism and white supremacy and all this other stuff. But at the same time, I know, right? Me? What? But sometimes I just want to be like, fuck it, dog. We're just, like, none of this shit matters. Like, 100 years from now, everybody on Earth is probably going to be dead. It really won't mean shit when you're gone. Sometimes you just got to really just fall back and be like, dog, let me just enjoy this moment right now. Because this might be all I have. Like, I'm like really at the point where I'm thankful for right now. I could give a fuck about 2 weeks from now. I just know I get paid again in 2 weeks. But like, my goals are my goals. I'm slowly taking away time limits for myself. That's something. Okay, Pete, you can like wrap it up all you want to, but I don't trust that you're doing that. So I'm just gonna anyway. Yeah, the hardest thing I would say for anybody to do, for all of you who are just trying to live life and hanging on and white knuckling it, take away time limits for yourself. Like, let yourself feel and be in moments so you don't always feel like a robot, because that shit ain't healthy either. Like, enjoy what you have right now and stop thinking of time as something that you're going to beat. Because you're not. And if you do beat it, you die. So just enjoy right now.
All right. Well, this is the Touchdowns and Tangents radio show. We're on the Good News radio station app every Thursday at 8:30. And then after that, you can catch us on your favorite podcast app, favorite podcast distributor, Stitcher, iTunes,
iHeart,
Google Play, Speaker, Podbean, Podcast, TuneIn,
and
Radio.com.
And really, like,
there's literally like
subscribe
70 websites. SoundCloud, YouTube, we're everywhere.
And like all our episodes.
And soon we'll be streaming live video, so look out for that. And the Good News radio station, all the shows will be doing that pretty soon, so look out for that.
Yep. On top of that, all our shows are hashtags. So if you literally just Google one of our episode titles, that'll be the only thing that comes up. I know, because I've literally checked it.
And shout out to me for doing great SEO and, you know, having blog posts and stuff about every episode.
Wow, so we're just...
Shouts out, Pete. You did all the work.
Son of a bitch. Nah,
man.
I don't trust you now.
Nah, man. Honestly, though, just one more point before we cut it off. Man, special thanks to JD for being here in studio, Open Kanvas, and Paint Your Future tour. Special shout out to
Anna Logan. You really
Anna Logan.
Down at the paper to remember her name.
No, I'm trying to remember her station. KGWN's sports director, Anna Logan, our friend, our colleague, and shout out to my boy Woo for calling in, man. Honestly, this is probably the greatest episode we've ever had, and it's because we've had people who've really been rocking with us since day one. 2 fellow CSUN alumni, another dude from Eleanor Roosevelt who's been listening to our show since inception. So we really appreciate the call-ins. We really appreciate trying to get people in here. And Touchdowns and Tangents Radio, real quick. JD, go ahead. Rock us out.
Hey,
spin a bar.
So the last thing I'll say right here is just like, realize how Barry was talking about, enjoy the moment.
No, I was talking about you plugging your stuff on the way
Oh,
out.
I want to do like a little
Man,
wisdom
let-
part.
No,
Little
we
wisdom
already did
part.
that. We already did that. You,
I got one more.
you used it for
9:47.
promo. You used
Bro,
that for
we're-
promo.
Bro, we're gonna
Hold
be here
on.
another 10 minutes anyway. You
No,
might
we're
as well
not. Go
All
ahead.
right. Let me
talk your shit.
I'm just saying, realize in the moment we could do things and use different people around us to accomplish what money would. You know what I'm saying? So don't
fucking
stress about money
scumbag,
like
Pete.
that. Look at me, he's fucked up. All
why
right,
I never
follow me
trust
on
you,
Open
Pete.
Canvas, OpenKanvas. I got Grammy'd out, bro.
This is why we can't
what they
have
do at the
friends. This
Grammys.
is why we can't have friends. Because you did it to Nick the first episode.
At TDs_tangents, Instagram, Twitter.
At
You know what it
Canvas.
is.
At
Canvas with
Ozo
a K.
Grande, OZO Grande.
Call us out, call us bums,
Alright.
whatever you gotta do. Special shout out to Ghetto Boys, Mine's Playing Tricks on You, produced by Scarface, because I've used this
And
song
Willie
way
D.
too much.
And
So
Willie D.
yeah. Peace out.
Pete needs a new barber.